You get the last kill. You're not gonna
Let's
reward
watch
that.
Ultra's documentary.
I think I he would. Jamie would. I know Jamie would.
Just on my go real quick.
You know what he'd do? He'd win champs and he'd sit like this. You got this.
It'd be like, we won champs. It's kind of cold. Oh, really?
Obviously, as a player, it kind of puts a little bit in the back of your mind, like, what the f*** is going on? Like, we shouldn't be in this spot. We shouldn't be losing. I think there's been too many ideas being thrown out there. I think we need to get clear on what we want to do and what page we want to be on as a team. It was one of those majors where we're just really trying to, like, figure out what the f*** is going on.
Going into Major 4, obviously the last weekend of qualifiers we went 0-2. Not great, but we did lose to Optic. And then we ended up playing or drawing Optic in round 1 of the event. We were feeling confident, feeling like we were going to learn from our mistakes going into that series.
We felt a bit more comfortable and confident. I think everyone was like, we're going to take this map now.
A good start. Come on.
Should we just calm down, bro? You get P4s win the game, right?
Go, man. Come on.
Hey, one minute.
Yeah. Snipe.
No one is close.
Left side.
Left side.
They kind of just put us on the back foot from the beginning. 4 dead, I think, off break, and the whole game we were just trying to make up for it, and we lost a few P4s involved, which is obviously always catastrophic when that map is all about P4s. So, I just think we didn't really play well as a team, and they played probably the best COD we've seen them play in quite a while.
Good job.
Go, he crossed. Back, I'm twice. Corner.
Nice. One back goal coming, one time.
Shotty.
Absolute, bro. Guess he was missing the whole time. All good.
No worries, miss. All good, boys.
Force, bro.
All good.
So we come out a bit slow on that
Big Tone, Big Daddy Tony is back. Can I get a W spam in the chat room, please? I'm not feeling the pre-champs energy that I want to feel. You guys just start blowing some smoke up my ass, please. Sorry, guys. I was on the phone with my girlfriend real quick discussing dinner.
One more mid window. He's wrapped garage.
Tid.
You're good. Go towards that side, I think.
Got us.
It is.
You're good.
Hugh.
No, man!
Absolutely.
On that Friday, like, I think I saw people saying, like, dude, like, they look like they're dead or whatnot, this, that, and the other. It was just more of, like, for me, it was just more of, like, a disappointment in, like, how bad we were playing.
We come out flat, Optic looking really, like, good with Merc. And yeah, we just come out flat, we lose that series, and drop to lose round 1 again for the third event in a row. Kind of the story of the year so far.
Hey, Vumak, he said the handsome, Jack, tall, athletic peak of nature.
Before,
Tony!
Like, I play better in losers, but it's not something where I'm just, we're just playing losers again. It's really annoying that it's happened 3 times now, because I feel like we're just not giving ourselves, like, the most fair chance at winning an event, because we're just always starting losers. We're just throwing the cushion out the window anyways. We might as well just be starting losers. Past 2 events, we made loser runs both, so I wasn't like, no, we're losers again. It's just, it's definitely a bit annoying.
I think when it comes to us playing our best COD, it's been when the stakes are highest and we're playing against the best teams. That's when we play our best COD. Winners round 1's really important. I mean, we do the hard work online, get winners, normally get a good seed for most majors, and then we fall to losers straight away, which is rough, yeah.
After the Optic one, I don't think any of us were happy, but I don't think any of us were like, oh, we're like about to just exit the tournament top 12. I think against Carolina, we've been pretty comfortable ever since like Major 2-ish. So I don't think anyone had any worries about that match. I just think that we weren't playing good COD as a team.
You bricked up for this week? Yeah, I actually can't wait, bro. I mean, I just love watching high-level Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
The entire year. That was a bad standard.
So I'm very much looking forward to it.
Say it to my face.
Alright, you know what?
Oh, Sean.
Dad.
Let's go.
Ravens choked this hard? I don't really remember it. Once again, we've watched so much Call of Duty.
Yo, one open, two open.
Close, they're close.
Nice, two.
Hey, Noah, please.
Open.
I didn't watch Game 7 last night. We had a double date for a friend's birthday, then we went to a speakeasy and had some cocktails after. We were going to go watch the game, like the final quarter, but I saw Halliburton got hurt. I saw they were down like 15. I was like, let's just go to a speakeasy.
Cross gold, one more low gold, one back door, okay?
That shit was over.
It was a different guy.
Yeah, top gold. Sasha, you just don't worry about it.
Go top. Hold Jones cap for a
I'm just playing his skills. Shots, Jamie. Good shit.
Left. Plant.
I do kind of feel bad for OKC, kind of, because I feel like nobody is giving OKC their flowers. Everyone just like, it doesn't count.
We were just like knew that we had to come out hot because our map ones have normally been a bit poor. So.
Do you think the boys can make the grand finals? I do think they can, and I sure hope they do.
And we just kind of smoked them.
I think for us against them, I don't think hard points were really a worry. I think we knew we were just going to blow them out. I think even if we're playing well or not, I think we're still the stronger team.
I'll play mid default as well.
Default weak as well.
Nice, Joe.
Shit, boy. Let's go. Good shit, bro.
Shit, boys.
That's how we play that shit. Good shit, bro. Fucking shit.
Look it up, okay? Just 2 more maps like that.
That series was just all coming down to the S&Ds. I think S&D, the entire stage for us was just horrifying. So,
you know, I think it was just the same thing of we're just doing the same thing as S&D over and over and over and over. Obviously, that's just never going to work, especially not with how like late it is in the year.
Against a team like Carolina, they're very dependent on their control on S&D. So we kind of left ourselves in a bit of a shit spot and almost got nestload, which in our plays, I'd probably say that was pretty deserving because we've been pretty shit in S&D and we threw the control in that series too. So.
Hey, Kyra, welcome back for 5 months. Thank you, Kyra. Appreciate you.
Away, bro. Needed, man.
All good, bro. All good.
We have a rewind. We're good, bro. We don't want that. Good lucky.
Our control was like kind of against them, especially, was pretty bad. Especially after we played it against Optic. We played very well against Optic, and then we played Ravens, and then I don't know what like happened.
Joe D's a good kid, man. I like Joe with the
pretty poor in the control, which was not great because going into that 4, obviously you 2-1 down.
Dude, holy fuck! Ben Beans is ripped, dude. His biceps are bigger than my head.
But luckily, obviously, we came out and dealt with them in the map 4 pretty easily.
And same thing, we could run them in the hard point. It wasn't
I'd
really
still beat the fuck out of him, though.
No. Where is it? Nice.
Good shit.
Nice, man.
Go, boys. Other shit, come on.
Let's go.
Chat, be honest. Me versus Beans in a fight. Who you taking? And don't lie. Come on. Don't lie to be nice to him. Just be honest. Be brutally honest. What the fuck?
Cool, like protocol S&D,
you guys think he's beating my ass?
Right? Like, it's good.
Going up 4-0 is pretty comfortable in a map 5, I'd say, because it puts all the pressure on them.
Yeah, I mean, they smoked him here.
And then his sides of turn.
No, I actually wouldn't fight anybody. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
5-3 and then 5-5, and it got a little bit dicey, but...
The round 11 was a bit catastrophic, I think. I got a first blood, got instantly traded. It was a 3v3 with bomb down. Should be technically the easiest like hold. We have every power position in the world. Obviously, we made a few
Carolina
misplays,
throw this,
and they made probably the only place they could have made, and I mean, it almost went horrible for us.
That's just
Run me heli.
You're good.
Both
Back on it, yeah.
Nice, let's go.
Good shit. Come on.
Wow.
We're through to tomorrow. Come the f on, okay? Come the f on.
All that matters is that we made it through, not getting top 12, because that day was rough.
Previously in events that I've won, and I'm sure Toby feels the same way, you're not really thinking, you're just doing, and it's kind of just flowing, it's all just coming together as one. You're all just doing the right play. Whereas this event, it felt like very disjointed, very, we weren't really clicking.
Yo, Torrent, welcome back for 6. I appreciate you, Torrent. Much love, bro.
Skill bailed us out in certain situations, but...
It finally started to show the cracks we had as a team. I think, personally, I wasn't very happy after we won. I was still pretty pretty like heated at how we played, because that was just not at all how we wanted to perform at an event. And I think it kind of just showed our issues that we've been having in practice, and it finally showed in a match. And I mean, it just ended up being one of the most important matches of the weekend, which is not ideal for us.
Table, inner, default dead. One shot, jump up.
We can just Johnny.
Make sure you can't close flood here. Holy guys are awful. Holy shit, you guys are f***ing awful. Holy shit. Yo, Toby. Shit, man.
34?
Guys are shit.
See, I don't know. I feel like my criticism with like some of these documentary series that like some different teams do is I feel like it's all too like event focused. Like I want to see more like out of the game stuff. Like it's basically just matches and interviews. Like I want to see more like the team in a different environment type of way.
Pretty impressive.
That's impressive as hell. Holy shit.
I mean, yeah, after you beat a team 250 to 34, you're expecting the rest of the series to be.
They don't
just
have
as
personality. That's why.
Toronto
That's just
we
not
know.
true,
That's
bro.
the
I
level
know
we
all
can
these
play
guys,
to.
and
So
they're
we
all
come out
great.
firing, boom, great.
Nothing was really close. Everything felt great. That felt like the hard point we were supposed to be playing all week.
Small week? Small.
Yep.
It hasn't.
Yeah, in small. Sean. There's I didn't find it once. Went back there side.
But like they need to be. Yeah, Rocker had some good clips.
Killed him.
Round one, they 1v3'd. I think at that point we were like, especially because dealership, we've not been a strong team. We've not been a good S&D team at all at this stage. So it was kind of just every single S&D we played was just knowing that we kind of had to do something extraordinary to pull out a win, and it just did not happen at all this event.
We win the control pretty comfortably.
Behind him. Go on.
Stay down.
Run in. Dead.
Holy. Grindy map.
And then we go into map 4 again. We're playing horrendous hardpoint.
Yeah, they're
LAG, man, the gentlemates.
Okay, there's that time. Yeah, they're me on the right, okay?
That's the time. We was on the right.
No, me already.
Just get snaked here.
I'm back. Hold stage right now.
We just somehow scrape another miracle map win on red card.
He's gone
Only one.
Oh, I can't believe they won this map. Look at Toby, bro. He was 18 and 41. Toby was in hell, bro.
Nice shot.
Running at our side.
Our side, yeah. Our side. Dead. One more fire. He's crossing Andy's side.
Yeah,
Go.
Pitch, go.
Go.
The series was just kind of like great in some parts, and then in other parts we're like surviving again and trying to like fight through.
What's up, bro? How are you?
Feels lethargic, the way we're like playing.
For some reason, we always end up in the spot where we make some insane comeback, which luckily it happened here, because I don't know how confident I would have been in a map 5 S&D with how we were playing at the event.
If we don't play dealership, we're going to play red card, right?
Yeah. I think that's better. Red card slows down.
Red card, the last few times in scrims, I don't know. We literally cannot play dealership to save our lives. We try to play slow with shit, we try to play fast with shit. We lose every mid-round in that map. We just get clutched on that map, or lose every like 3v3.
Yeah. Ryan, I'm going the f*** outside.
As a team, we just weren't hitting the form or flow at all, and obviously there's a few issues that we were having before this major, and they kind of just carried into the actual event. And
it's one of those majors where right from the very start, I think when we came back, our scrims wasn't as good as they've been previously in other majors and stuff, and there just felt something.
Wait, what the hell?
Somewhat off this major. I think everyone could say that.
Going into the events and playing at these tournaments, I feel like going up against
Wait, does it not show their
the bottom
final
half
match?
of the table,
Am I high?
It's just one of those things. You just need to show up and just get the job done. It kind of just gives you that confidence going into the event, where it's like, yeah, we're steamrolling these guys. Like, let's get into a good game now. Let's there's the warm up. Let's get into it. But You know, if you're sat there scraping wins against the, you know, the LAGs and the Carolinas, so to speak, at this point, it's like you kind of sit there and ask yourself, like, how's this event going to go? For me personally, I want to come in, set the tone early, and then get the ball rolling.
Do any other teams have documentary stuff from the major?
Especially in winners round one.
We already seen Miami's.
And then we're trying to find in losers and relying on a long, long run. And
the Thieves has
come
come out?
From losers round one all the way to grand finals is very hard to do.
I think for us, we know S&D is obviously the biggest factor to winning a championship, seen with FaZe, seen with LA Thieves, and I think our respawn's been pretty good all year, so as soon as we figure out S&D, I think the rest is going to come naturally. So
getting top 6 is like, it's like
that's
great.
not right,
we
guardrails.
beat a couple of teams that we probably should have beat, and then we played someone decent and lost. So it's like you're in that weird middle ground where it's like you're better than all the teams below you, but then you couldn't beat the teams above you.
Even with this top 6 placing, I think we have a couple things to work on, and we'll be perfect. We'll be in the spot that I want us to be in, and I think a lot of that has to do with me. My S&D this stage was abysmal, and I feel like that's no one's fault but my own. I mean, I've been, you know, they've told me about, like, you know, I can do whatever I want, you know,